Hi, this is Josanne Wright coming to you live. Actually, I pre recorded this on the 8th of April because I know that with our busy schedule that we probably would, I wouldn't be available to do this in the morning. So I thought I'd do part two on the same day, to keep the same level of energy up, and to share this next section with you to make sure that I am on target to share this next section within a week of that first one. Um, so, as we were talking about Dennis Waitley's 5 steps to having a positive, winning positive expectant attitude, and his article is called, let me see if I have it here. Um, The Psychology of Winning. And I included a link to the actual book, but his 6 points were just truly inspirational to me. So I thought I'd look at point number 2 today, which is the higher your energy level is, the more efficient your body is to feel better, makes you feel better, and you're able to use your talents to make productive, outstanding results happen. And to me, that all comes back to exercise. And exercise has always been a huge, huge part of my life. From being a child in Detroit, running through the neighborhood. Oh my goodness, we played so many games. It was just a huge thing to be able to get outdoors, to find my neighborhood friends, and then we start playing all sorts of running games and hide and go seek. And there's a little place down by the 75 that was undeveloped, which um, it wasn't PC, but people called it the Hobo Jungle because it was just overrun. It was by the railroad tracks, and there were like little creeks and tadpoles and pussy willows and all sorts of things grew there. So we had our little nature retreat in within walking distance of the neighborhood. So we had a lot of fun. But that desire to exercise grew into my psyche because our parents would say, "Go out and run, get some of that energy out of you." So I started running, and that was the next level of exercise. And then as I got older, I got gym memberships because in Michigan there was that inclement weather thing happening. So, exercise has always made me feel more energetic and more hopeful and more expectant. And then I ran across this article because I started wondering, okay, so what really does exercise do for a body, for a person's mental attitude? And this goes back to that hopeful expectancy. Um, One, there's an article that I connected to this description box. It says that by the Walden University, first, it helps to reduce depression and anxiety. And in these days of the COVID and wars and everything going on, we need to reduce our anxiety and depression. So it says that exercise was scientifically proven to bolster, it's a mood booster, and it decreases symptoms of depression. And then the thing that caught my eye was, as in our previous talks, I talked about the brain chemistry, about the endorphin levels. And so it kicks up the endorphin levels and it makes you feel good. And then the second thing that I wanted to talk about today was the decrease of stress. So, along with depression in a person being something that can keep you from feeling like motivated to go to the gym, when you do exercise, it increases that endorphin level. And the article said in number 2, the mental benefit of exercise is it reduces stress levels because it stimulates that production of endorphins and the neurohormones within the brain, like norepinephrine. And so I found that norepinephrine not only improves cognition, which we all want to have, to think better. It also improves our mood. So we actually think better and we are feeling better and we have that cognition and mood improvement, which can actually be the thing that's clouded over when we are in a stressful situation. And this one final point, it says that exercise also forces the body's central and sympathetic nervous systems to communicate with one another. So that improves the body's overall ability to respond to stress. So when you're exercising, you're creating the function within your body to fight stress. And so I think that's why exercise has always been a huge point in my life because there's always been stressful things. And, at each stage of our lives, it seems like we're facing something a little different. But using our body's own resources to fight and decrease those things that are trying to get into our psyche, exercise is my best, um, my first, what is it, choice. If I was taking like a shelf of supplements, exercise would come first and then the other things later on. So, anyhow, thank you so much for being with me today. We're trying to build healthy mindsets, healthy self esteem in our children. And I hope that this has been a little bit of help in that area. So we'll see you next time and thank you for subscribing. Please share. Bye bye.